It is now 2:15. Welcome to today's lesson on direct and indirect or reported speech, part 2. I'm your presenter, Mrs. Emerensha Bottas. Let's just recap what direct speech is. It's the exact words of a person. The person's words will be in quotation marks. And then we know it's when people having a conversation, they will speak to each other directly. So like from the horse's mouth, it's something that you hear from the speaker directly. That will be in inverted commas. That is direct speech. I want to show you this example. We've been talking about how to change from the direct to the reported speech, and then also the change sentence. I like to use this sentence because it is different than what we expect, but we can also then see what should change. Now we are going to look at our introductory verb said, Sipho said. So that is in the past tense. Now he's saying she is beautiful. Now you are just going to report what he said then. So it's not about that she's not beautiful anymore. It is about your reporting on Sipho's words. Let me show you. So that it will look like this. Sipho said that she was beautiful. Is will change to was because the verb will take a step into the past. It does not mean that she's not beautiful anymore, that she's now old or whatever. She's still beautiful, but we are reporting on Sipho's words. If he said she was beautiful, meaning maybe now, old age creeped in or whatever, so she's not as beautiful as she used to be in her youth, then it's still the introductory verb is still in the past, but our verb 10 is now in the past. So then it will change to Sipho said that she had been beautiful. So do you see there the verb takes again a step into the past. So if we can remember it like this, every time you see your verb phrase, you know that it has to go one step back into the past. You know that you take away your inverted commas. There's no more inverted commas in reported speech because it's not directly said. And there's also not a comma there, but there's definitely a full stop at the end of the sentence. So your sentence will still start with a capital letter and it will end with a full stop. Right, we spoke about the tenses yesterday. If you remember, I said we had 3 main tenses and then they are divided by 4 aspects, and we learn about 3 aspects in grade 8. Now the change of the tenses. So there we see the direct speech tense, the example, and then you're going to see the reported speech tense, and then the example when it's reported. Now let us look at the first one. Present simple or present indefinite tense. I like apples. We see the inverted commas, so we know that that is then direct speech. But now when we report it, we have to put it now into the past indefinite or the simple past tense. So she said that she liked apples. The present continuous, I am eating lunch. That's someone's direct words. Now we have to report on that. So we take that into the past continuous. He said that he was eating lunch. The present perfect, I have finished my work. That's the direct words in inverted commas. Now we are going to report it. So from the present perfect, it must step into the past perfect. She said that she had finished her work. From this, we can also see that it's the verb that changes the tense from the present perfect into the past perfect. So always make sure about your verbs and how to change them from one tense to the next. Then the past simple or the past indefinite tense. I went to the shop. that will change into the past perfect. So the direct words in inverted commas, now we report on it. He said that he had gone to the shop. So that was then how we reported the words. Then the past continuous. I was walking home will change to the past perfect continuous. He said that he had been walking home. Now for future tenses, will, that's in the future. I will call you, direct speech because there's inverted commas. The will change to would. In the reported speech, and we take away the inverted commas. She said that she would call me, full stop. Then I can swim. That changes to could. He said that he could swim. I may be late, changes to might. She said that she might be late. Then must or have to, I must go. That will now, in the reported speech, it will change to had to. He said that he had to go. Important changes here when we change from one tense to one step back into the past when we report direct words. So you are reporting on the person's words, and that is why you then take the verb a step into the past, because you already had a conversation with this person and now you are reporting what they said. We are going to look at questions. Now here where it says this sentence, Peter asked, and then we see the comma and we see the inverted commas, and the sentence starts with a capital letter. Did you see my keys? Question mark, close inverted commas. So we know it is someone's direct words in the inverted commas. That did you see my keys? Question mark, close inverted commas. It's a question, so the question mark is inside of the inverted commas because it's the person's direct words. Did see, that's the verb tense. So our introductory verb, past tense, and our verb tense is the past indefinite tense. Just a recap of what is reported speech. We tell someone what another person said. It's not your direct words, very important, especially if you have to change pronouns. No inverted commas. Okay. Then we look at the rules for converting a direct question into reported speech. So just like we are converting from direct into reported speech, use the introductory verb, change pronouns, adjust time and place expressions, remove quotation, and now for the question, also the question marks. The verb takes a step into the past. Now, for yes or no questions, introduce the reported clause with if or whether. Yes or no questions consist of do, does, did, is, or are. We will look at an example. WH questions, keep the question word to introduce the reported clause. Now these questions, who, what, where, when, or why. And we also change the word order. So the subject comes before the verb. Let us look at examples. Direct speech, Peter asked, did you see my keys? Our introductory verb, ask, past tense. We have to change the pronouns and quotation marks removed as well as the question mark. Because now we have a full stop at the end of the sentence, not a question mark when we report it. This is because the person reporting is not asking a question. You are simply reporting what that person asked. So the verb takes a step into the past. Did see becomes had seen. And the past tense will change the past. perfect tense. So the sentence in the reported speech will be, Peter asked if or whether he or she had seen his keys. Now, the reason you will change into he or she is because you're not sure. You can choose either one of the two. It doesn't matter. But Peter, where he says my, that needs to change to his because Peter is male. Then if we look at this one, Tandy asked, can you help me with my homework tomorrow? Our introductory verb asked, past tense. We change the pronouns because it's not clear whether you will be male or female. You can either use he or she as a pronoun. But me, Tandy, we know it's a girl, so it will change to her. And my, the same. It's Tandy, it's a girl, and that is why it will be her. The quotation marks will be removed as well as the question mark. And the verb takes a step into the past, so can help will become could help. Present tense to past tense. Then we also adjust time and place expressions. So tomorrow will become the next day. When we report, we say, Tandy asked if or whether he or she could help her with her homework the next day. For you not to get confused, it is then easier to say Tandy asked if he could help her with her homework the next day. If you wish to replace this I, you can also do that. You can also, the sentence can read, Tandy asked if I could help her with her homework the next day. And that is because it's not clear who the you is there. Okay, then let's look at this one. The policeman asked the suspects, where are you going? So our introductory verb said past tense. We change from you to they because it's a lot of suspects now. It is clear that you, that pronoun you, that's referring to more than one person. Quotation marks, question marks removed. The verb will take a step into the past, so are going will become were going. The present continuous tense will change to the past continuous tense. So when we report, the policeman asked the suspects where they were going. So do you see here, it's a WH question, and that's why we use the question word. We do not use if or whether when we report on this sentence. Then just the time and place expressions. Remember that today changes to that day. So the example, she said that she was tired that day because it's not direct words, it's reported. Tonight becomes that night. He said that he would study that night. Now becomes then. She said she was busy then. Yesterday becomes the previous day. And if you struggle to spell that, use the day before. He said that he had left the day before. Tomorrow becomes the next day or the following day. She said she would go the next day, or she said she would go the following day. Last week will become the previous week or the week before. He said he had been sick the previous week, or he said he had been sick the week before. Next week will become the following week. She said she would travel the following week. Here becomes there. He said he was waiting there. Then this becomes that. So it's a place. She said she loved that place. So those are our changes when we go from direct speech, reporting on what someone said, time, place, expression. We conclude our lesson for today. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy the rest of the lessons.